Okay, we seem to be live, isn't it? Let me turn on the chat. Howdy gamers, hi. So a little bit late because I was actually talking with multiple people about things related to mods, mostly like better multiplayer and also Reforged, because actually a little bit of the heads up, we are planning to do tournament in Reforged. Also, I plan to start like a streaming and playing Reforged mod again, since it was so much fun playing it initially. So yeah, but today we are actually doing PSN. Today I am actually going to play on PlayStation. We're gonna bully some PvEers. I need to gather clips. Still, you are early, I know, right? Imagine me not being late by 2 hours. It was only like hour and a half. Well, typical, I would say. Oh wait, I don't see the Twitch chat yet, because for whatever reason, my account wasn't logged in. Fantastic. Okay, I see it now. Yo, Herbie. Okay. Also, yo, Logan, welcome, Sapno, hi. Hi, gamers. Okay, let's jump on PlayStation. I'm not gonna be streaming super long today. I have feeling like, also just realized that there is no audio playing. Haha. So you guys don't hear the music. Fantastic. Okay, let me... Okay, now it works. Yo, Chilling, what's up, my dude? Did you win the tournament? You were able to participate in the one, isn't it? Actually, I was able to participate in this one as well, or more like I had plans to start participating, but... Okay, I see. No, you didn't participate. So who won? Who participated? HBR participated. Lost to the... to Zim. Who the fuck is Zim? Galpik got to the finals. He's pretty good, so I'm not surprised. I kinda wanted to join this tournament, guys, actually, funnily enough, but... it was commercialized to me as EU-only tournament, and I was actually about to think to join it, but then I realized that they swapped, apparently, the rules of the tournament. Maybe they didn't have enough players, and they allowed North American players to join, so I was like, whatever. I don't want to play on the highlight. Tried one last month, I see. There is no weird sounds or anything, gamers, isn't it? Let me know if there is like no issues with the audio. What the fuck? Exit down. Cable. Accidentally turn on the big picture on PC, lole. Yeah, it's the GA. Just finished streaming myself, maybe I will start convening. Oh, nice. Max level still has been years. Still didn't change the inventory, so no max level. Early stream or only midnight? Dude, it's like 6 EM. 6 EM, Jesus. 6 AM. In some part of the world, so technically it's early stream. Oh my god, dude. Dude, turning around, it's hilarious to me, dude. Every single time I'm coming back to this platform after playing a little bit of PC, just doing simple 180 is such a pain in comparison to like you are like in the fucking slime. You're moving on this platform like you would be in slime. Like you would be actually covered in fucking slime. Oh. Yeah, bunk. Oh! It wasn't a backstab? That's crazy. Oh. Interesting. Dude, like, holy fuck, this, it literally, it feels so bad to play this platform after PC. PC feels so much nicer. You changed the helmet? I was experimenting with stuff when I was dueling, chilling person and auto green off stream. We had few duels. It was like a few days ago, I haven't like changed anything ever since. Like I even added here verdigris to just kind of see. I just accidentally what the fuck? Accidentally placed the fucking camera like this. I wasn't sure what's happening. Okay. That's what I'm saying, the PC port is much better even though it has artificial lag. Nah, dude. Unfortunately I still prefer to play in like covered in slime, ergo on the PSN input lag rather than vanilla. But like, you know, playing better multiplayer or seamless is other story. That shit feels just perfect. Hi. What's up? Whoop. And whoop. Aha, insane. GG. Go back, PS5. We are miss you. I'm so confused. I am on PlayStation. That's PlayStation. Well, it starts is out cheating under name. Jesus, fuck this guy. Really, you say? Okay, if we're gonna see the guy, I'm just gonna block him. Same profile picture? I don't remember his profile picture. Unfortunately, I do not pay that much attention to them. Hi. What's up? Whoa. Crazy. Come on, attack. Do it. Fuck! Oh, that's so So like what I wanted to do is dodge the first attack in order to actually like get the frost proc, and instead like, you know, and get the prio out of it. God damn it. Well, I blame it on PlayStation input lag. When you gonna hop on Den 2 again? Probably soon. As a matter of leak, I guess I can say that better multiplayer is currently... It's gonna have updates of some sort soon. And I'm probably gonna cover this update. Maybe not immediately, but yeah. Not gonna lie, saying still lose 1v1 to an ass player makes me feel better about my own gameplay. I don't think you should count it because I kind of trolled myself because I wanted to do something funny. Like, of course, normally I would never lose a duel to person like this. Good. Hello. Good. What's up with this guy? What the fuck is going on here? Verb usage theme, okay. Thank you for participating in our AA training, Pog. Will you ever try the myth maps? Yeah, sure, why not? It's like myth is actually making like interesting mods himself, yeah? Like the fact like there is actually some sort of the competition between these two mods is just very positive thing. Like the only unfortunate thing is that like apparently myth has some sort of beef with Axie. And yeah. That's just retarded. Because it shouldn't be like that. It's actually also ridiculously fucking stupid beef too, yeah? Because it's a beef about some sort of less fucking meaningful thing about the way how like Counter-Strike operates, yeah? And that's fucking retarded because we are playing we have played better multiplayer recently. It was great. Like there was no issues related to fucking Counter-Strike. It was operating just fine. Main, you kill me? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Hand slipped. What beef? So like creators of, or like the main creator of better multiplayer mod has a beef with creator of something that is initially called as Myth Maps, like the guy's name is Myth, and like he's a tryhard from PC, and yeah, like he basically was like, fine, I will do it myself, and decided that he's going to do like a better multiplayer mod. Like, so it's direct it's weird, like, but apparently they are doing quite well, and yeah, so you essentially have like two mods in the production that are going to be somewhat of competition to seamless co-op. There is like better multiplayer, the mod that I made a video about, like I released that video today, a few hours ago, and there is another one that's coming. And both of these mods seem initially to be quite interesting, yeah? Hi. What's up? Aha. That's crazy. Aha. Well. Alright, so anyway. Let me actually do this, I guess. Bro actually got blocked by his teammate. Like that. Aha. I thought like I'm gonna hit the boy on. Let me actually turn this on again. Such impressive fight, not gonna lie. Apparently Myth is gonna bring back old PSGS ATC, which is goated. It's definitely a way to distinguish itself from like the other mod, because the other mod is gonna be functioning on the newest version of regulation bin of the game. What do you use to reach 50 intelligence to use Radan GS pool? This Stargazer Heirloom raises intelligence to 15. And I have 9 of the base intelligence. Sorry, I have 10 of base intelligence. The starting class has 9, but I leveled up 1 point into it. I'm also thinking to put like 3 points into Faith. So, and remove like 3 points from Strength. But I'm also thinking to lowering my Vigor to 58. And get myself like tryhard helmet, the Limp Imp Lion head piece for duels. Because for invasions, you can argue that you do not exactly need these 2 Vigor points. Like, sometimes these 2 Vigor points might save your life. But I would say it's not exactly that common. Oh my god. Look at them. Beautiful creatures. I barely seen that like Stormblade. That's so funny. Okay. Yeah. Gotta have to be careful. 2 Kevins gaming. Beautiful. Oh, we almost got that kill. Missed it by a little. Okay. Oh, we got Hunter. Let's go. Now, where is that Hunter? That's the main question. Also, it seems like we are going to have a longer fight here, so let me actually cast Bestial Vitality. Ooh, what the fuck? Okay, that's us. That is actually us. What the fuck? Or he put the fucking stick in the ass, more like it. My god, that was so weird. That's actually crazy. So, anyway, let me actually recast. Because, yeah, we definitely gonna have to spend more time in this invasion. Let me actually heal. Do they have the dragon up? No. Okay. Okay. Well, that's crazy, GG. And that's actually without the freaking Spear Talisman on. Still, isn't even trying to hide the fact that this invasion is scripted. What she means scripted? And just 2 tryhards having fun cosplaying as Kevins. What? You are suggesting that I actually set this invasion up or something? Scripted invasion, my dude. I know the host. The other guy I don't know. It's true I was the dragon, Lamau. Jackson directed that invasion. Hi. Whoa! I jumped up because I thought like I'm gonna do the jump against other guy. Okay, I'll actually do this. It's a backstab. He fucking died. Okay, he didn't. Okay, well, now he died. Insane. Let me actually heal. That talisman wasn't honestly needed. Where are you going now, gamer? Okay, what's the plan here? Bro, like, where are you planning to go? Oh, well, insane GG. Thank you still for money. Fuck! Exposed for having paid actors. Guys, how heavy is Limp Imp Lion Head? Actually not sure. I unfortunately don't have it, so I gotta have to drop it. 10.8. So it's heavier than Lion's helmet. Maybe it's gonna be fine. I'm on heavy load. No, mid load. Ah. Insane fight, dude. Can't believe your invasions are scripted. Oh well. Freaking exposed, what can I say? I have started to use the Stormblade Ash of War, but I see many players with Fist's Claw weapons using Beastroar. Which one is better in which case? So Stormblade overall deals more damage, but you have less possibility to like free aim it and shit. It's less free aimable. Well, you cannot use it on the fists or claws. Like, it's also a main reason why, like, a lot of people do not use, like, Stormblade on fists or claws, because you just cannot use it on them, yeah? Isn't Beastroar faster? I'm not sure if it's faster, but it has additional AoE and shit. It's just easier to hit. It's easier to free aim, it's easier to hit. It deals like a half of the damage of the Stormblade, but at the same time, utility-wise, it's probably better against good players. Stormblade, though, can still be extremely good because it is a lot of damage. You deal like 500 damage, circa about like maybe like 400 to like well-optimized armor sets versus 200, yeah? And in 2v2 situations, for example, Stormblade can be very, very valuable. But yeah, Beastroar is easier to hide the startup. You don't really have to hide that much of the startup in 2v2 situation, yeah? But in 1v1, I would say Beastroar is better because you can just hide it better. You can hide it, you can surprise your opponent, you can roll catch them. Whereas Stormblade, Gunter says that Stormblade be like L2, 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 and this is pretty much it, yeah? Stormblade is just spammable thing that you pretty much just, yeah, you wish that you are going to hit. Like, I don't think that you can actually excel skill-wise with it, like, at all. Hi. What's up? I just got strafed by a fucking bozo. I cannot believe it. It's time to retire. I wonder if he did it on the purpose. So. Okay, crazy. Stormblade has hyper armor? No, it doesn't. I don't think so, at least. You better not retire, and you know that Casual just got lucky. I'm actually, for the last few days, I am improving at the game again. Because, yeah, because mostly I was so focused on Night Rain, I actually, well, I got washed quite a lot, quite fast. Well, not that fast, honestly, but I was playing, I was underperforming like crazy. It's much better now. Maybe, like, if I'm gonna keep on, like, the tempo of getting back into the shape, especially because right now I'm gonna be playing more of the better multiplayer mode and so on, so I'm gonna be playing up against, like, literally fucking amazing players, best of the best, technically, yeah? Then I should be able to improve, get back on track, to be very good at the game, because right now I frankly do not really feel like it. Like, I am good enough to keep up with, like, very good players. I am not better than them. Which, in the past, it was rather, like, there was a clear gap, yeah? But it was ages ago, too. But yeah, it just be like that. Old man steel, I don't think there is any issues with my reflexes at all. And I think like the recent sessions seamless on better multiplayer mode actually prove that I still keep up without like much of the problem. Like funnily enough, outplaying very good players is fucking easier than outplaying scrubs. Because like you don't really outplay scrubs, you don't really outplay bad players, you just fucking demolish them because they have no idea what they are doing. But good player is going to go by the schematics of optimal play, and because of that you can predict these schematics and just counter them in this or other way. You cannot do it against fucking scrubs. Like, so to make it clear, yeah, to make it like simpler, if I, for example, gonna hit someone with the crouch attack, then they have like a few options, yeah? They can roll out, they can try to jump R1, jump R2, R2 out of hit stun, R1 out of hit stun, or try to outspace, yeah? So like, scrubs on the other hand, so there is like a multiple options that like good player is gonna take risk in order to get the initiative out of like lost straight afterwards. Whereas bad player, the best they can do is either to spam R1 out of the hit stun or spam roll out of the hit stun. So like there is not much you can do to outplay. Because like you're not really outplaying them, you're gonna demolish them. Because like bad players are just that predictable. Like the max of creativity when it comes like to getting out of like a bad spot, like is for them to just like click R2 instead of R1 out of hit stun. So yeah, like playing against good player that like knows the schematics of the optimal play makes them also more outplayable. Sometimes they are so bad, I can't predict them, and it throws me off. Well, the thing about bad players is that they cannot predict whatever they are going to do next themselves, so yeah. If you don't know what you are going to do yourself, then of course, like, other player cannot predict what you are about to do as well. That's actually how it works, yeah? I have been experiencing a bunch of neutral jump spam against Lance recently. Not sure if trend or just isolated situation. I mean, like, it's always like that at first, like, tryhards actually start doing something, and then, like, the rest of the world follows. So, like, it might be very likely that we are witnessing just scrubs catching up, of course. Oh, I messed up with the camera angle. Yeah, that R1 out of his stand, wasn't it? But yeah, it's like, you know, the more people are actually making videos where they are just doing the neutral jumps over, the more like it's the more likely like the casual audience is gonna at some point just catch up, yeah. So the more like I do, like the more like neutral jumps appear in my videos, the more like neutral jumps appear in G's videos. Like maybe, I don't know if Chase actually started doing them too. The more likely that people actually the rest of community gonna start catching up, because then like semi-casuals, people like that play from time to time but also like watch content of Mice or G's, yeah, or Chase, they are actually gonna like start mimicking particular moves, and then like, you know, like these people gonna go to the arena, or even you guys gonna go to the arena and just like gonna start neutral jumping scraps. They just gonna catch up on it and gonna be mimicking something, because yeah, neutral jumping the attacks is like a correct way of playing Elden Ring, and it's so funny that we needed like 3 years to realize it. I killed your friend. Your friend is dead. Well. Yeah, don't be like that, my dude. GG. How do you dare to steal Lost's catchphrase? Well, I stole his virginity too, so like I think it's kind of normal for me to steal things from Lost at this point. It's that Polish nature. Rust Bucket's videos are too nerdy. This isn't a fighting game. It's not, that's true, but I don't think that... I mean, like, what you mean? Like, Rust doesn't present anything outside of fundamentals. If that's like too nerdy for you, then I think you might be too retardedly, not him too nerdy. If, like, you know, no offense, it's just that... Like, it's just basics of how to play the game, yeah? Ah. The fact like we didn't strafe it earlier, it's just like such a latency moment. Oh, it didn't click the button. I literally clicked there. It's great if you duel, but if you all just wanna do is invade, I disagree. Like invasions is mostly separating. Invading is mostly like just separating players to do a quick 1v1. The better fundamentals you have, the more likely you can just execute your opponents quickly. If you are invading without fundies, you are ending up with just wishing that you are eventually going to like click the button in the correct time. Like if you are like you have two foundations to the game, it's spacing and timing. If you don't have like good fundamentals, ergo you do not have good spacing, you are ultimately just relying only on timing, like a half of the game like skill expression. Big running attack. Have you seen it? I actually got hit by that. How? Crazy. What does lightning increase good? It minimally increases your damage, whereas like lightning has the least of resistances among all the like damage negations in the game, because lightning doesn't increase with your natural defenses. So by leveling up stats, yeah, the only thing that can increase your lightning defenses is your armor set, which means you're always going to have the least amount of the total defenses on the lightning. Unless your armor is heavily focused on lightning negations. Just be aware that like grease is going to increase your damage insignificantly, yeah? It's not like gonna be a big difference, but that small amount of additional damage across like a period of multiple hits is going to sum up for like a one additional attack or so, yeah? So like it's just basically worth it to have the grease on. Lightning def naturally scale with endurance? No, it doesn't. You see? Like, we have like a physical defenses, 162, everything is 63 that is, like on the physical. For example, on the right side, yeah? You have like a defense slash damage negation. And then like you have 163 for the physical ones, you have 152 for the magical. Fire is 192, because your HP stat scales with fire defenses. That's why, like, the more vigor you have, the more, like, natural fire defenses you are going to have. Holy has 146, whereas lightning is right there on 132, the least ammoed. And natural defenses working in the way, so the less damage you receive, that's pretty funny, but the less damage you receive, the more efficient they are. So, because, like, damage from the lightning on the lance over here is now, like, counted separately. You see, you have physical damage, and that's 177 plus 382. That 382 is scaling from strength. And then you have lightning, which is 0 plus 135, and that 135 is a grease. If you're gonna hide the weapon, there is no more lightning damage, yeah? As you can see, it's just 0. So, like, it essentially means when you hit someone, when the lightning grease is on, you are separately dealing the physical damage and lightning damage, and only then afterwards that both of these damage types are going to be summed up and displayed as damage received for the other player. But it essentially means that separately, like, the grease is being counted up, and separately the physical damage is being counted up as the damage received. So, like, because of that, like, having, like, the lowest amount of natural defenses on the lightning gonna make it so that not so significant amount of damage of 135 is being lowered significantly less when that damage gonna be from the lightning source rather than, let's say, fire source. That being said, yet again, these natural defenses are only the most efficient, like, if you receive non-significant amount of damage, which ultimately means... Oh. Lol. I bounced off. That's hilarious. Fuck you, game. But yeah, well, host died. Anyway, can Flame of the Red Maze be used as a wake-up tool for, like, 50-50? No, not for, like, 50-50. I don't think that. You preferably need a lingering hitbox. Red Flame of the Red Mane doesn't, or Flame of the Red Mane doesn't really have linger. It just have, like, hitbox moving. Chase the Bob wouldn't die here. Well, don't compare a mere human into the goat to the goat. Okay. You opened a lot of new places to invade, yeah. Like, entire map right now is invadable. Chase the Bobo isn't here, is he? Dude, what is that blasphemy? God is everywhere. Hi. What's up, my dude? Oh, okay. Insane. Enter level max, I wanna fight you. I can fight you on level 150. If you really want to fight me, but just be aware that you're gonna get bodied. You are, like, max level, dude. You really shouldn't really look up, like, to compete against someone that is decent in the first place. But sure thing, we can set up the password and we can actually jump somewhere. not jumping rope. Okay. Let me see. Alright. Alright, let's jump off. Okay. Ah, he has bleed. Maxable gamer, it would appear so. Yeah, pretty sure. Sup, gamer? Okay. Insane. But you're saying, Daddy, where? On your mom? That's fucking hilarious. Let me actually just clap. It's such a fucking funny joke, my dude. You're fucking hilarious. Type of humor I would expect from fucking Max Level retard. Ah, they opened the doors. Oh, unfortunate. Just a bit special. I mean, I have seen literally, I think like I have seen one above average player on the max level when it comes to individual play. But that guy was also like fundamentally not that good. And I have seen like maybe like few gamers that actually play max level that are fundamentally okay. Like they have fundies and shit. But nothing extraordinary, mostly because they are playing max level. Like on max level, you just have like very hard time playing like proper fundamentals. Who? I don't remember names. There is like few of them. There is like a group of guys that actually know somewhat like fundies. But like I don't remember their names. The shadow guy was actually, I think, playing on the max level. He has somewhat okay fundies. There was a guy like 3 letters name. I don't remember how he was called though. But he like I have yet to see someone that would actually potentially be able to actually like get over the round 2 in the average PvP tournament. Shiruken, dude. Like, I do not believe that's not like uber troll because I have never seen such a bad fundies in my life. Aha. Well, that's crazy. Oh, it's something hit me but like didn't do damage. What the fuck? Aha, okay, that latency is quite interesting. Aha, well, truly a magnificent gamer over here. I mean, good luck, Logan. Anyone can enter the tourneys as long as you can, like, get yourself good placement in the ladder. Yeah, I'm waiting for you. I ask you, where the fuck you want the sign to be placed? Like, you are aware that me dropping the sign on its own is not gonna do it, especially if you're max level. We need a password to connect. So you gotta tell me where I have to put the sign. You have to tell me. What's the password? It's max level an actual. Wait, what? Max level is within the bracket of 301 to 713. First place. Okay. Tell me the password and put your sign down. I'm gonna summon you. First step is max level is like favorite. Dude, I love fighting without boundaries. It's actually so bog. Can't stop playing Reforged. Glad you enjoy. Hi. Auto? Truly neutral jump god. But like playing on PlayStation sucks so much, like after playing on PC. I do so many like accidental moves because like you're literally moving like you would be covered in slime. So, Max Level Gamer, what's the fucking password? Set a password. Tell me the password, I'm not moving. 11, okay. Is that inspired by your age? Okay, drop your password. I mean drop your sign. I'm gonna summon you. Password 11. Today, or yesterday, I had a guy with his avatar and full name written in the Uwu language in the comment section. Some sort of child telling me to add me on Steam because he's gonna beat my ass because I am a cheater that summons items. And they are going to show me. And their name is Kindly Mikela on Steam. It's Faris. What the fuck is this? First. You blocked me. What's your name? I'm gonna unblock you. this fight. It just would be so much fucking easier if not for this latency. Fucking hyper armor abuse if I've ever seen one. PlayStation players love their hyper armor, I guess. And it makes sense, honestly, since you have like noticeable input lag. Your name is KSCS. Okay. KSCS. I assume so, yeah. You are not blocked. You have to set like your cross-region play to matchmaking if you are from America. I'm gonna play with Fanny. As long as the other guy takes his fucking sweet time to join. Not gonna be wasting time. Like doing fucking nothing. Ja pierdolę. Crazy. Like the fact that I actually reached. Let me actually firstly summon this guy. I mean, not summon. Look up this guy. IK, what the fuck was that? IKSCZ. This shit? Not blocked. No one else has name like this. I have read people recommending different amounts of poise for invasions and for duels, but how much you would recommend for each case? It's not that simple. You are not like setting up particular amount of poise and just stick to it. You change your poise depending what you are facing. Let me actually summon. Watch frame now. So like, you know, in case if you are, for example, like playing against Shamshir, then you just go for 88 poise. If you are playing against Milady, you are going for 97 or 133 if you can even. If you are playing against... if you are playing with the Stone Club, you won 137 poise. If you are playing... Well, you got the point. This is a Hachen Wakizashi build? No, it's just strength build. It's not dedicated for the setup, I'm just playing with it. Because it's fun and good in duels. Is this new meta? Not new. But yeah, this is one of the best dueling setups in the game. That's the max level gamer? No. I think the max level gamer not going to join after all. So at least we are playing with chatters and having fun. Good shit. Unfortunate latency moment. Such a shame. Like that would be such a clean backstab otherwise. Okay. Okay, it's gonna be the last one and we are getting out of here, like there is no point, like this intellectual of the max level gamer just not gonna join, it's pretty clear. Pretty sure the kid was just trolling and wasting time. You are giving credit to retardness, and that's... Oh, I clicked the button. Yeah, you are giving credit to retardness. Stop fucking like justifying retardness. Like, people playing like... Even if this guy like tried to waste time, like, he failed even on playing fucking weak troll in such case. Because we have like a great time playing together now. So no time was wasted. Okay, back to invasions. Thanks a lot for duels, gamers. You think he actually wanted to duel and just couldn't figure out how to set up a duel? I mean, he's max level player. What do you expect, fucking brain? Like, are you even aware how rare this combination is? I mean, like, you look how this guy types. Like, you know that you're dealing with fucking intellectual differently. Hi. Bo. Okay. Ready now? I guess you are. Very cool. Here we go. STGA, hi. My disappointment is measurable and my day is ruined. Well, unfortunate. You are not going to have another, like, retard-themed video. At least not from this guy. I mean, like, you have, like, living cunt in the first place to, like, come to someone's chat being like, hey, go max level, I want to fight you. Like, you have to be entitled fucking retarded bitch. So, like, you know. It's only to be expected. We were dealing with someone intellectually handicapped. GG Ram. The R2 of the great swords can break your hyper armor is kind of disappointing. Dude, it's insanely powerful. Like, hyper armor of the great swords has like 400 and something hyper armor with the good armors. You know what does that mean? Like, the spinning slash deals 399.6 or something like poise damage. So, like, you can actually, like, withstand the spinning slash. It's crazy good. But you are signed, hell yeah. I am signed. Like, dude, I actually, it's so, like, not a problem, yeah? Someone asks for the duel, whatever, like, we can roll with it. But, like, this guy was just an asshole. Like, ego-tripping max-level gamer. That's what it is, unfortunately. Poland? Poland. Jaslands. Hi. I just fucking left my... Oh, wow. Well, I just sent down my escape route. Let's actually put it back here. Hey. The fuck am I looking at? Dude. Let me actually do it like this. Truly exceptional gaming. And this guy gonna just die. Or will he? Why the running attack of that shit actually has so little recovery? Was that like jump R2? Like crazy. Accidental roll, unfortunate. You're back from the shores. Good job, gamer. Proud of you. Great swords are very noob friendly. The hyper armor and random swings gives new players a good chance for winning. I was actually thinking about to start use the Fire Knight's Greatsword myself. Just put like a 12 points into Faith, lowers the strength. Honestly, it could be worth it. Like, in some situations I have feeling like having like the Fire Knight's Greatsword, it actually has very good damage, especially if you are using the fire greases. It's really decent. I see potential in it. Hi. Bye. Ah. Kill this guy. Holy fuck, unexpected to say the very least. I really don't fucking want to kill the YouTuber or VTuber. Well, insane G. So, that's, if that's your real name, Mr. Wilk YouTube. Whoa. Wow, crazy. Penguin walks. I have one duel with you, please. If you are in the chat, then message in chat. Not gonna be responding to the messages normally, but sure. Just let me know the passwords and put your sign down. I'm gonna summon you. Just let me know the location. Hey, that's my ult? Okay, never mind, fuck off. Like, I'm not playing on 200 speed 60 ms. What's up, Kyle? I'm ready, Pog. I'm not sure how much of the free space I have on the SSD. I'm gonna have to actually look it up. There was not much free left. Hi. Oh. Look at that. It's my brother from another mother. Oh. Thank you a lot, Elden Ring. Well, that sucks. Like, I got the input drop into the fucking... getting blocked onto the stone through combo. Let's see this arena gold. If you have the password, sorry, not password, the cross-region play set to no matchmaking instead of perform matchmaking, then set it up to perform matchmaking and restart the queue. What's the difference between this and that? Okay. Here is the goat. Oh, no max level. GG. That's goated. Very impressive. It's rare to see such occurrence. Let's see the latency. It doesn't seem like particularly terrible, isn't it? Actually careless, have you seen it? Like the gamer, even though like he wasn't the prio anymore, like he still like went all out to attack. Crazy. Let's give the guy 2 more fights. It's gonna be like at 3 fights total. I initially thought that was actually Rakshasa, but oh, GG, thanks. Like wow, I don't want to leave him on 1, but if he's fine with that, okay. Best out of 3, more like first to 3, I would say. I mean, okay, well, 3 fights total. Let's go. Ah. Here is the swap. No need for the third round. There is really no point to count the wins in arena, my dude. But we're gonna have like a proper arenas in better multiplayer mode soon enough, by the way, so like that's gonna be fucking goated. I'm gonna be sitting so much playing these arenas, it's gonna be amazing. Gamer. What's passive effect for that ugly shield? It regenerates HP. I feel like, I don't remember how much, I think like a 5 HP per like 3 seconds? No, like maybe less. Actually, don't remember, but yeah. It does regenerate HP. 3 HP per second? Really, per second? Wait, it's unbelievable actually. Let's see. Yeah, you're right, it's 3 HP per second. That's actually more than I thought. Stacking must be nice with the regen, yeah. Which is better than you? Yeah. I mean, like you use them stacked, yeah? Both of them stacked. That's how you use them. When the company needs to improve the PvP via mods, the company is competent. Like, I mean, that's every company ever, especially Japanese companies. Like, you gotta understand that for, like, vast majority of the people there, like, gotta have to work in the, like, corporative environment. So, at the end of the day, they are, like, all small cogs in the huge machine that has to cooperate and, like, just... I can imagine making games in an environment like FromSoftware is not really that fun. Like probably, and especially pushing anything innovative or whatever is also probably pretty fucking hardcore thing to do because it's Japan and Japanese corporative culture is just beyond fucked. It's literally like, you know, it's based on mostly that culture of overly respecting elders, quote unquote. So like at the end of the day you're respecting someone because, I don't know, they are senior dev or whatever, not because they are actually knowledgeable and what's not, yeah? So you are ending up with basically people like shushing themselves, like not saying fucking anything, it's just filling up the tasks and that's it, yeah. So even if there is like someone that actually just sees the problem sees problems related to PvP and knows how to fucking solve these issues, they are probably just not even going to fucking say anything. And if they do, then they are probably not gonna get approval to do anything about it because, well, FromSoftware, like even Night Rain, dude, like a Night Rain DLC has been like pushed quickly to the release because they were literally out of money. Can you fucking imagine that? Like they actually gave budget for a game that ultimately did very fucking well, and they just didn't increase the budget whatsoever. They just like, this is fucking crazy that after the release of Night Train, where the game turned out to be insanely fucking successful, and currently it is extremely stable release of Elden Ring franchise, and like the best from Software's game, like when it comes to the popularity, like that shit's supposed to get immediate fucking huge funding for like the next year. And from the interview with Ishizaki, like the director of Night Train, we know that it is actually not fucking case at all. Like Ishizaki himself doesn't know if Night Train gonna get like any significant updates in the future because they are out of funding. Like, can you imagine being such a fucking shithole of the fucking company that you have something like this at your disposal? Fucking Night Train, something that just works perfectly to get like a DLCs across the board. Still, that's really good point. You just described the issue with FromSoft being behind tech-wise. The senior staff probably isn't used to the new softwares. That might be the case, G, yeah? Like that you just have... that's so weird seeing you on YouTube, by the way. It's like... Chloe is sadly sleeping, but Chloe was learning about Japanese culture and the language, the Japanese language, for like 13 years. So like she could actually make the she could like easily elaborate further about like everything related to Japan, like working culture and shit. Happened to work on my PC, I see. Shit, Bruce G is a good one. Bruce G is here, yes. Hey! What's up, gamer? Hello? You good? Okay. That's not much up I want to play. What the fuck? Aha! Oh. How the fuck that wasn't a strafe is beyond me. Apparently we have Giga Highlight. Wonder when G is gonna switch over to Skyrim and Elder Scrolls stream. Hey, there's supposed to be fucking Skyrim stream at the beginning of 2026. That's actually a good fucking point. That's why I don't really expect PvP to be better in future games, at least not on purpose by the devs. It does end up good. It won't be because they intended it to be... I mean, Mitch, you're talking about development overall. Like, you know, vast majority of development of the video games is just like people sticking up like things together, and at the end of the day they are going to say, hey, look, it actually turned out pretty good, or they're gonna be like, oh wow, look, it turned out pretty dog shit. GG gamer. Very fun fight. What the fuck is he doing? What he was even using? Okay. Well. Yeah, Marvin, GG. But yeah, Mitch, it's basically, yeah, like, well, PvP in Elden Ring just didn't end up being good. As simple as that. It's fundamentally very fun, but it is very flawed, yeah? And now, and just the story of video games altogether, yeah, especially like FromSoftware. Like when FromSoftware, now I'm repeating things that I was told by developers of various mods, yeah. But like what FromSoftware is doing, straight up, is that they are taking libraries from like previous games. Like for example, Elden Ring as a base is just Dark Souls 3, and like they do not have actually functioning engine framework that they are actually like utilized in every single title of theirs. No, they are taking the libraries from like previous games that structure the engine, and they are actually just making the Frankenstein's monster every single time they are making new game. So like, make long story short, FromSoftware doesn't have standardized way of making games. They do not have fundamental framework for the engine. They just straight up just create new branch of the engine every single time they are making new game, because they are just taking libraries from the previous games that actually fit the new project. And that's how they are, like, they are making that fucking they are making like that mix of various different things that like worked in the past and just crafting like the new game out of it. And like, it's just, if you think about it, it's literally kind of amateurish way of like approaching the projects, but it makes sense in case of FromSoftware, because FromSoftware used to be a studio that was just rather like doing smaller projects in the past. It wasn't some sort of the giant, insane, fucking like a crazy like studio that was just doing quadruple A things. It was a studio that was very often just doing things for other companies. Like a basically low-cost development, yeah? Insane, my dude. But yeah, so speaking of which, by the way, did you guys know that in the code, so like, better multiplayer is, as I mentioned in the video, is going to release Covenants probably within the next 2 weeks. And it's probably gonna be, I assume that it's gonna be Dark Souls 3 Covenants put in this or another way to like to Elden Ring. And you know why? Because watch it, code for fucking Covenants is literally there. It is in the files of Elden Ring, and every single time right now when I'm searching for Invasion, the game is actually checking if you are a fucking Aldrich, for example, or another Covenant. Like, it actually requests, like, it makes the check if you are, like, in particular Covenant, because Covenants are still in the files of the game. Because this game is literally fucking, like, fundamentally Dark Souls 3. And, like, the net and the multiplayer code of the game is heavily structured on Dark Souls 3. So yeah, like, even though, like, technically there is no Covenants, like, since there is no actual Covenants, I don't know, they decided to, that they are not going to touch it, and they never actually removed Covenant checks. So, like, yeah, like, when you're invading, the game technically checks for Covenants. GG insane. So Bloody Finger and so Bloody Finger / Recusant are the Covenants in this game, and the code for them works like Covenants. No. These items are just they are just like copy of the same shit. Oh, that's called cracked red cracked iorb, I think, yeah, or red iorb. Like, that's the item. But, like, even like when you're invading, yeah, like in Dark Souls 3 with red iorb, you are still being checked for the Covenant to give you according aura. Like this item in Dark Souls 3, red iorb, also still checks for the Covenant. Because it has to give you, for example, like Mad Phantom aura when you are invading. You got the point, yeah? Be right back for a second. Okay, I'm back. I guess I don't know actually, like, if you're being set like actually temporary Covenant during the invasion though. Maybe it's actually the case, yeah? Since you technically have various different titles, you can be Recusant, you can be Bloody Finger. When you are co-oping, you are, I don't know, Gilded Phantom? I don't remember how it's called. But yeah. Maybe these titles are based off like a fucking also Covenant system, so just like you're having these titles attached temporarily. They are just used like the Covenant system to give you the titles. It might be the case, but yeah, like point being is that there is pretty much a big reason why, like, for example, like Bloodborne feels so extremely alike the Dark Souls Remastered. Why Dark Souls 3 feels like kind of like, you know, like like its own things with some improvements from Dark Souls 2. But why Sekiro further like feels a lot like Dark Souls 3 in the base movement, and why Elden Ring feels like Dark Souls 3? Why like Dark Souls 1 feels like fucking Demon Souls in the base movement? You know, like it all makes sense because yeah, like these games are basically, as I said, yeah, like they are basically copies of each other on the fundamental level, and I'm not talking about concept. I'm talking about straight up code, about libraries of the game. Like FromSoftware as a studio fundamentally has that model of just cutting the cost. Like as far as I am aware, Dark Souls 1, like the entire cost of Dark Souls 1, yeah, of the project of Dark Souls 1, like closed within like $2 million, which in gaming industry back in 2011 when Dark Souls 1 released, it was completely normal for games to cost around like 50 millions on the average already, yeah? Which usually like the marketing budget was like 40% of it, 60% was like a game budget. Like a lot of money was being like put into marketing to sell the game. It was always rather the thing. A huge portion. But yeah, whereas like a Dark Souls 1 was actually cheap as shit in comparison to the rest of the industry. Because FromSoftware literally specialize on it, yeah? Like they are actually just making cheap games. And that's the reason why, like, the actual way how the company, like, known as FromSoftware is managed, the profile of the development of the games is exactly the reason why we have fucking Duskbloods as the Switch 2 exclusive. This is exactly the reason. Oh look, chase the Bobo. Crazy. Unfortunate. Still playing Elden Ring. Thought we're gonna quit. Why would I quit, Lars? There is nowhere to go. Still fun a game. Want to send you a friend request. What's your PSN? We can do a night train. So yeah, right. My PSN, you say. It's I-do-respect-you. Cannot wait to play. Night Train with you, gamer. I don't see you using light greatswords. Do you not like them? They are currently not in my inventory. Oh, Neck. Haven't seen that name in ages. Yo, gamer. Lance Gaming through and through. He could like just R2 out of hit stun. Crazy. You know that like when he gonna jump in? Okay, let's do it. I'm gonna bait. Yep. I was baiting that jump R1. You have enough hyper armor with like bull goat to just withstand jump R1 of the lance. So you can just trade effortlessly, and I knew that's gonna skip his tier. Evan thought I was starting a Pokemon Go career, yes. But that requires you to leave home. So then I decided it's against my living rules. Hi. Muda. Okay. Crazy. Well, it might be kind of hard to do anything here now. Aha. I don't think I can actually duel against 2 shields here. Oh fuck. Yeah, I think like we're just gonna kick the shit out of them. Oh well. You gonna actually quit now? No. Bro is a Chad. He doesn't quit. Okay, never mind, he does quit. I was about to give too much credit to clearly a scrap PvR. Knife steal, apparently. Fantastic spawn. Wow. Crazy. If you want to give up, just let the invader kill you. Dude. You are actually, you say that you don't understand the logic. I'm gonna show you the logic. I have seen the logic in the comment section. It's pretty decent. It's pretty funny. I just gotta have to find. Let me actually kill these gamers and I'm gonna show you. Okay. One. That's interesting. Whoop. Good fight, gamer. Oh lol. So, logic. Where was that now? You have to give me a second because I have to find absolutely fantastic comment. So let me actually see. Let's see the content here. Shorts. This one. Wonder if that's gonna be here. Let's actually move this shit here like this. Let's go by the newest. Now the question is if it was here. I think there was plenty of responses in this comment section, but oh, here you go. I think this is this one. So the gamer over here says that invade players doing everything but having a fair... invade players, in meaning that invaders, yeah? Doing everything but having fair fight. Clowns like you sweat on some PvE dads and less than 100 hours co-op gamers for 50 viewers on Twitch. So that's basically what the guy... This is basically what the guy says. Let's see if the gamer is accurate. How many viewers on Twitch currently? 84. I would say close enough. Like the gamer was close enough. And so like I want to point out one of the responses. Check this out. Here in the responses, someone said that, lol, you must have died a lot to invaders to be so angry. And the guy being like, shit, I just died to PvP sweats while playing campaign with no build or experience. Top 10 insults, clown emoji. Then the gamer like actually responded something, like basically like saying that's excuses. And what's important here in the response is that the gamer said that I started playing Souls-like in 2018 purely for the PvE experience and got my ass kicked a lot by invaders. But instead of whining, I learned to play PvP and now I can defend myself and my hosts. So that's what the gamer says. And the response of the fucking boyo is... I learned how to Alt F4 because I am back in the game faster than he is in loading screen. There is nothing to win for me. You know, the gamer says there is nothing to win for him. Like the gamer further explained him that like if he actually quits, that it makes him more likely to get invaded again, because here you have like 15 minutes timer. If you're going to lose to one invader, you basically have 15 minutes timer. If you are going to quit, this timer never gonna occur. So like you're gonna be able to... You are invadable the moment you're gonna summon your friend again. So yeah, like, make long story short, some people are fucking annoying as brats that demand the game to work like they want it, and if it doesn't, that they are doing anything against the game. So, as simple as that, yeah? Like, there are like people that dislike invasions to the point that they are going to justify like leaving the game like a fucking pussies they are. Because they just want to protest against invaders like being a thing in the first place. Problem is though that usually it's actually not true. Like, this is not like they are just quitting the moment the invasion occurs. It only like it happens when you are going to kill their teammates and they are left alone, and they know that they are going to get bodied because they are not confident in their abilities whatsoever. So like, it's basically a cope of like terrible players not willing to learn anyway. So yeah, that's why people Alt F4 basically. That's why they dashboard. They fucking suck as a human beings as well, pretty sure. Seriously, what can you learn from being stomped by a pro? That's actually misunderstanding of a lot of people, thinking that being stomped by a good player not gonna teach you anything, whereas actually being stomped by a scrap is going to teach you actually way less. Like, if you are willing to learn from the invasion, then like losing against good player is just way more valuable than losing against like someone that is like not so good. Like it's not, this game is not, let's say, like a, I don't know, some sort of the competitive like set game where like you have ranks and whatever, yeah, and technically you first, I don't know, like if you would be playing, let's say, League of Legends, yeah, like when you are playing League of Legends, you are not immediately playing against the best players imaginable. You have like a hidden matchmaking system, like MMR, it is called matchmaking rate, yeah? And like, even if you are playing normal games, not even ranked, but normal games, you are technically not going to see like very good players, especially if you are losing most of the games. You are more likely to be like matched against players on your level. Like systems like that are like, of course, not perfect. You can end up like being matched against absolute GOAT player just because, I don't know, they are smurfing on the alt account or whatever, yeah? But initial idea is here. That being said, it's almost always better to play against good players than bad players. Like, for example, when I am... Like, I often just swap between Night Rain and Elden Ring, and Night Rain actually makes me extremely rusty on PvP. In vast majority of cases, it's super beneficial to me against just like fight... This guy just quit. Lamao, this is crazy. Like... This is actually so on the fucking topic, dude. Like, this is crazy, dude. Help your fucking host, you pussy. But yeah, like playing against like very good players derusts me in like, I don't know, maybe 10 hours of the gameplay. Whereas like if I would be playing against scrubs, then like I wouldn't derust in fucking a week or so, yeah? Because just playing against good players gives you a possibility to just improve at the game much faster, and derusting is nothing less or nothing more than relearning the game. Because I don't know, like you get out of touch with it to the point that you have to remind yourself certain fundamentals, yeah. But yeah, like vast majority of players that play these games are not PvP ready, because this is not what quote-unquote they are actually looking for, yeah? Like vast majority of people that play these games focusing mostly on PvE, and they are actually only interested in the PvE experience, and here is my opinion on this topic. Fuck you. Like, you literally actually play PvE VP game. The fucking PvP aspect of this game is not some sort of the alternative game mode that you can ignore. It is part of the main game. If you are not actually participating in the PvP, you don't want to participate in the PvP, but you want to participate in co-op, then, well, I'm fucking sorry. It is literally impossible. At least in the vanilla game. Fucking learn how to fucking PvP. Stop being a fucking pussy. You disliking part of the game because you don't like an idea of fighting other player, well, just do not fucking co-op in such case. Find a different game. In this game, co-oping equals that you are participating in PvP. That's part of it. That's literally the game. Like, if you're on the PC, you can always play seamless co-op, disable invasions, and you should be fine, but, well, it's still not like a base game. If you want to play base game, then fucking like learn how to PvP, at least like to some point, because like, yet again, that's literally the game. Fucking like idiotic arguments, like I remember when ING9 had the online argument with this fucking like a creature of a human being known as Asmongold. I remember how like this guy literally basically was saying fucking stupid ass shit, like as if like PvP would be full of glitches. An example of glitches, he brought fucking like a roll catching as an exploit, dude. But like PvP in the game is like exploit based because fucking like glitches like fucking roll catching exists. It's fucking ridiculous, dude. Like you are playing technically a challenging game. Like oh hell yeah, dude. Oh my god. All the invasions today are so on point of the discussion. That's fucking crazy. The guy ran off and actually auto-fought. But yeah, like, I'm sorry, like, Elden Ring is more accessible to, like, scrap players, so, like, a lot of the casual audience, like, came to the conclusion that they're gonna give a try because, like, casual players just live and die by playing the games that are in the trend. But, like, it's still fundamentally a fucking Souls game. You are supposed to overcome challenges, not fucking pussy out of them. If you are like pussing out of like something as simple as fucking invader, when in vast majority of cases, I am not going to be your invader. It's not going to me, G9, or like fucking competitive players that win literally fucking tournaments. In vast majority of cases, it's gonna be a Kevin that's gonna walk up to you and die. Like, or like we're gonna end up in situation like this, dude. Do you see fucking that? Do you see what we have here? We are actually in enclosed room without possibility to leave. Like, do you think that like an average invader gonna win this invasion? I'm probably not gonna win this invasion. But I have to be like very lucky to win this shit. Especially when we have like a guy like this, just straight up like a spamming fucking hyper armor. Well, also status moment. Here you go. That's gonna be your average invasion, yeah? Like, and if there would be, let's say, like, actually, like, less competent player than me, that person would die fucking immediately. Because this game is extremely catering towards this type of fucking, like, shit players that we actually see here on the screen. These people, like, couldn't handle, like, regular 1v1 at all. Like, you are not going to have more like a scrap catering fucking game than Elden Ring. So complaining about invaders is fucking ridiculous. And this is not the case over here of someone that literally just, like, decided to just, like, he has no choice but to fight invader. No, like, Fogwall was literally right there. They decided to turn into gankers on their own accord, and the game did everything to actually help them. Like, the moment, like, we invaded, it was like a 1 minute in, they got a fucking hunter. If in environment like that you are still complaining about invaders being, like, annoyance and too much, then I'm sorry, but your skill issue is beyond fucking help. And you fucking should be absolutely ashamed of it. Also, Manny, thank you a lot for the prime. Didn't notice earlier. Gonna jump down? Yes, they will. What the fuck? Huh? All right. They are not gonna actually go up. I'm gonna have to actually like be careful because one of these players is somewhat confident that two of them are scrubs, yeah, but like, well, you can easily get bodied by even 3 scrubs if you're not gonna pay attention. That's the name of the game. Let me see. They are going to jump down after me, or they are gonna like if I would actually lure them to me, that would be amazing because well we're gonna have like a huge advantage here, but it doesn't seem like they are interested. Oh, what the... I think the host died. Yeah. Of course. Oh, neck again. Neck, I think he forgot the physics flask, or maybe he doesn't have it. Counter damage gonna be it. That's a lot of damage. Huh. There's solo gamer. He's solo, but like, doesn't look like he would be actually PvPing. Like, what the fuck? What's up? Ah, that's the guy that we fought earlier. Never mind. He is totally PvPing. Let me actually... The backstab. Let me get out of here. Ooh. We are dealing here with quite a laggard, it seems like. There is some latency between us. I'm gonna have to be careful. Like, it's gonna be easy to just, like, get fucked by that, I have feeling like. That's crazy. It is blue. Hi. Okay. That's actually crazy. Did I just lock the guy through the fucking wall? Okay. That's insane. I love the freaking amazing lock-on system. What's up, gamer? Ah, now we are... He is actually included, I see. How nice of the gamer, like, to not jump in immediately. messed up. Okay. Well, unfortunately, I'm getting quite heavily outplayed by fucking healing bullshittery from the host. I was about to turn and burn, but decided that no, let's not do it. It was actually too dangerous at the end of the day, I have feeling like. God fucking damn it, this latency is beyond fact. I didn't know that we have that high of the lot. And another guy. Yeah, that's pretty fucked if you ask me. You fucking serious? Oh. That's crazy. That is truly magnificent invasion, not gonna lie. Okay. Finally! Wait. No, don't. Don't fucking run to the Mesmer Fog Gate. No, there is no shot you're gonna be such a pussy, dude. It's impossible. This is not going to happen. Come on, chat. It's not going to happen, isn't it? It's not going to happen. There is no shot it's going to happen. Well, it didn't happen, but something quite stupid did happen. I just finished it off. Fucking. This is unbelievable, dude. This is unreal. Like, these people are fucking crazy. What the fuck? Oh my god. Wow. Instead of Tarnish Edition, they gotta have to release Pussy Edition at some point, because that's really fucking crazy. Well, if you ever think you're a loser, just remember Fogwallers exist, dude. You know, like, a Fogwalling is a one thing. It's really like, it's actually your task as a host, yeah, to get to the boss fight. I don't see a problem when someone is gonna Fogwall me. I think that's a fair play. But, dude, firstly ganking, desperately trying to overcome me with like 7 billion fucking summons. At the end of the day, running for your life, like, to try to get another summon, and after that, only when you know that you stand absolutely no chance, and even your fucking fantastic 250 ms of the connection from the South America is not going to save you, then only then you actually decide to Fogwall. Like, this is unbelievable. This is beyond me. Hi. Oh shit. Okay. Ooh, wait, what just happened? Are we witnessing like a Giga Laggard? Yep, we do. Oh my god. Unbelievable. I just want to point out that I don't think that's supposed to roll catch. Let me actually see out of pure curiosity. Let's see. So this jump, of course, like, it's never supposed to be the trade. It's supposed to knock him off. Aha, he sent 2 projectiles at once. You see these like blue comets? Check this out. First one, and that one that actually like flew through me actually hit me, not the second one. An example of the shit net saving fucking garbage trash tier players. Yet again. Name of the game, one could say. Just dual casting, apparently. And Phantom had like 20 ms too. Yeah, it's the fact like it's 2:30 a.m. We had like actually good latency is quite a surprise. Hi. What's up? Oh. Let's do the running attack. Crazy. Is this guy going for the boss fight apparently? Okay, he got there. Shoten R2 and backhand blade, L1 is true combo. By actually, yeah, it's it has tier 2 hit stun. Like Shoten L2, I mean R2 has tier 2 hit stun 100. We're gonna have to play around it, but I actually wonder what is the startup, because if the startup is above 15 frames, then it's not really that good. That should be like crouch attack. But yeah, I messed up the input. Try it now. I would have to set up inventory. Like, God fucking damn it, cat is on the keyboard. Okay, the cat actually changed the scene and shit. Okay, this... Does the stream like working? Is everything okay? Can you hear the game? Because yeah, I have no idea what the fuck the cat clicked. Oh, he completely disabled? Okay, that's funny. The cat completely disabled my interface in the OBS. Oh my god. Are you fucking serious? Oh, I don't even know how to do that. How the fuck he did that? What the fuck? Dude, I have no idea how he did it. Like, I have zero clue. What's the cat names again? Bagel. And you want bagel? Holy shit. Oh. Okay, we got a teammate. The teammate might be a bozo. Not sure if the teammate knows how to actually get in here. Which is kind of unfortunate. Ja pierdolę, kurwa mać. Okay, you know what? I'm blocking this fucking guy. Like, his net is just utterly fucking dog shit. Like, we would easily fucking escape if this guy's upload just wouldn't start shitting itself. Like, I could probably just 1v1 him here too. Like, there is no fucking point. Like switching, I don't think this guy likes switching. I think like this guy just has abysmally dog shit inconsistent net. Like, this is not the first time like when that actually happens. At some point he was playing on net like that and ganking for like 30 plus minutes. Dobrze. Okay. I'm gonna be finishing, guys. That's gonna be the ending invasion, unfortunately, but very, very, very on line with what we were talking about today. So let's actually rate someone. Hope is online. Quevon is online. Let's go with Hope after Rain. Alright, gamers. Much love. Thank you a lot for watching. I will see you probably tomorrow. So yeah, have a good one. Bye. and eat.